ZBCN is surging today. We will look into why that is, as well as looking into LINEA versus Swift, or LINEA versus XRP for Swift payments. All right, let's break that down. Is that what we think it is? All that and more. But first, as always, cue my guy Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Boom. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was Blackrue Investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting, so we binge on that Blackrue Investing. Best believe I was Blackrue Investing. That course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue Investing. Best believe I was Blackrue Investing.
What is up, Rue Crew, in here early on a Sunday? Well, early for me anyways, on the West Coast. Hope everyone's doing well today. My allergies are a little bit on fleek today, so if I sound a little weird, that's it. So, but that's okay. We'll get through it. Let me know if my mic settings are good, if the sound is good. Last show, there was a lot of complaints about that. It's a brand new mic, and what I think is StreamYard changed some of their settings. So let me know if the sound sounds good, because I want to give you guys the best experience every time. So yeah, let's get in today. ZEBEC is surging, and I think I know why. Okay, and definitely another thing here. Shout out to our affiliate sponsor, DCENT Wallet, which we will show you now. Your crypto deserves the best protection, so why settle for less? DCENT Crypto Wallet isn't just another wallet. It's safe, secure, easy to use, and supports your favorite cryptocurrencies all at the touch of a button. And now with my exclusive link, you'll save $30 on your new wallet. Better security, smarter investing, $30 in your pocket. Click on the link now and secure your better security today. DCENT Wallet, love DCENT Wallet. You can trade right inside the app. $30 off for one, $99 off for two. They came on, they did an AMA. If you're new to wallets, go check out the AMA on the channel. It tells you why you would want a wallet as opposed to being on an exchange. Okay, so let's get into it here. Shout out to ZBCN for like just surging the way it is, and I think I know why it's surging, but let's go ahead and look at the price here first. Gotta love this. It's been surging since the 29th of September, and it just continues on up here, on up, on up. Guess who knew it was gonna surge? Guess who knew it was gonna surge? And shout out to the patrons. I've shown you guys this. If you guys want to take advantage of small moves in the market, check out the QR code in the top right hand corner of your screen, where we do futures trading with BTCC. And I gave the patrons a picture of this. I'll show you guys right now. Here's my futures trade that I put in with ZBCN. Only put in $100. It moved from where I bought it at 0.0040. It's at 0.0046 right now. I'm $400 plus in the profit. This is some of the stuff we talk about in the Patreon. This is some of the stuff we take advantage of with futures, perpetual futures trading. So I'm going to put the banners up just to remind you guys of this. If you want to take advantage of this, definitely come and look at the Patreon. Definitely sign up to BTCC. And there it is. So, yeah, I expected this. I have 8 shows in the Patreon about this, and what things I use to take advantage of small moves in the market. Kind of my method to take advantage of small moves in the market. Definitely check that out. Definitely check the Patreon out. We also had an open mic night on Friday, which we talked about some things we did in our exclusive video with Max, Jesse, and Crypto Future. We were talking about some of the stuff we're going to get into a little bit today. We're not going to get into it as much and as deep as we did on a Patreon exclusive video, but we'll get into a little bit of it. So why were one of the reasons I thought ZBCN was going to move? Well, guess what? The NHL season is coming up, right? Okay, it starts on the 7th, but we don't have any ZBCN teams playing on the 7th. On the 8th, we have... Is it going to switch over to the 8th now? There we go. We have the Golden Knights playing. The Las Vegas Golden Knights. If that's not a chance to debut your sports betting, I don't know what is, right? And just to remind you, let's bring up the commercial. We won't actually let the music play, but we'll show you the commercial. You can feel it. The Pulse of Progress, Milwaukee Bucks, get Vegas Golden Knights, St. Louis Blues, Atlanta Hawks, Detroit Pistons, Minnesota Wild. But let me go back here and read the bottom. The Pulse of Progress, the beat of a new system, money that moves with the same energy as the game. No more waiting, just pure constant momentum. A flow powered by ZEBEC and Uphold. This is a stadium takeover. The game is finally yours. Yes. ZEBEC. Yes, indeed. So, Vegas Golden Knights on the 8th of October also corresponds with something that we talk about a lot in the Patreon, right? So, this is all just really culminating to ZBCN going up a lot more than it already is, right? Even right now. So, I'm really hyped to see what happens here. We just have such a great time going for us and ZBCN. We definitely found a winner here, a long time winner. Now I was looking at some of my comments in Patreon, and someone was like, "Hey, you never said this would go over $1." I was talking about this bull run. So this bull run, $1 is possible if everything lines up with this sports betting. Shout out to Mr. Spader. Shout out to Digital Nomad Investor. He's given us some of his projections on here, and I like it because it's something he put through AI, and I think it's a good reference. And his was thinking like 50 cents to $1. But long term, sports betting, imagine they get Major League Soccer. There's way more money in Major League Soccer bets. Man, $2 is definitely possible within the next 2 to 3 years, for sure. So, this is what we have coming here with this, right? And it's about 3 more days until the 8th. More time for ZBCN to keep crawling up and crawling up and crawling up. So, also within this time, we had the most silent fart of a Bitcoin high that I've ever seen in my life. Like, nobody's really talking about it, but Bitcoin produced another high. And everybody's just like, ho hum, ho hum, ho hum. It's crazy. Hold on 1 second, guys. Be right back. All right, I see some regulars in the crowd there. Shout out to the Riviera group. Scott, longtime patron. What's up, my guy, Maximus Crypto? What's up, Max? You know, I appreciate you, brother. Crypto Clay in the house. Phantom Beat. Moon Feather in the house. What's up, Mooney? What's up, Mr. Spader 007? JSK in the house. Jetpack JO. We got some ballers in the house today. King Pound 1. Let's go. What's up, brother? Oh, yeah, we got a lot of regulars in the house today. Maybe this is a good time to stream for everybody then. Dave F. What is up, bro? Terry Bunn. A lot of regulars in the house today. Did I say Phantom Beat? What's up, Phantom Beat? Jonathan Abraham. Benjamin Awakened. Let's go. Creative Control in the house. Tony S. Lot of regulars. Marie Villas in the house. Kevin Garrett in the house. Charlie J in the house. What's up, Magic Hat in the house? Let's go. Okay, a lot of regulars in the house today, guys. Really appreciate you guys. But yeah, Bitcoin high. And nobody's even really said anything. So let's take a look at this article. Apparently, it says Bitcoin teases its all-time high. It went on to go past this. It said it went to like 125K. As Saylor and Trump lead the celebration, apparently. Excuse me. So, MicroStrategy co-founder Michael Saylor ran a poll asking if Bitcoin would end the year above 150K. 76%, agreed. Says 77 on here, but for some reason they chose to put 76%. 7 plus 6 is 13. A little something there. And then they say Saylor, who predicted 13 million Bitcoin, said they will be the largest asset in 4 years. Hey, there's no reason not to believe him at this point. XRP is moving itself. Yeah, but new Bitcoin all-time high. That's crazy. So it's really looking like October is going to be something. October is ready and primed to up to just go up here. So we have another article on that from Bitcoin Magazine. Surge to touch 125K plus. Very crazy, very cool. October is here, and I think we'll see games in October. We also have the ISO coexistence period ending, where ISO will be basically live for the whole world coming in 11/22/25 in November, and then in December we always have a little reorganization of people's portfolios for the next year. So yeah, it's looking really good for these 3 months. It's looking really good. If you look at the charts here, we'll go back to ZBCN. And again, this is something we talk about in the Patreon a lot. We look at the week chart here. We see ZBCN is ready and poised as far as the week chart is concerned to go up and to go up for weeks. Okay, so it's looking very, very nice to possibly break this 0.007 high and get into the cent area. And if sports betting is happening like we think it's happening, why couldn't we? Why couldn't we, right? Along with XRP ETFs, them possibly saying a deeper connection with Ripple. Hey, it's going down, guys. Now let me know, is it sound? Okay, sounds good. Crypto Clay, Charlie J. Okay, sound seems to be good here. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so let's see here. where are we going to go next? Let's go to some of these comments before we get into XRP versus LINEA. What's good, Rue? I haven't heard from any habitual liars. Proves ZEBEC to be worthy, right? Especially since we got notices like them being the global payment partner for Deutsche Bank. Where is that at? Right here. Deutsche Bank's all utility stablecoin selects ZEBEC as its global payroll partner. I mean, says it all right there. It really just says it all right there. 1 second. I swear my sinuses were good all morning, and then I want to go live, and then I start kicking up. Let's continue here. What's good, Rue? What's up, King Pound? What's up, Tony S? What's up, Crypto Clay? Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, we're flying out here. We're flying out here. Jonathan Abraham. Hurrah. Let's go. Magic Hat. What's up, Kevin Garrett? Patron in the house. What's up, Rue Crew? E93. Trying to get that bag up. Let's go. Charlie J. What's up from LFG? Crypto Future member right there. Shout out to our guy, Crypto Future. What's up, Marie Villas? Great Rising. Let's go. Winter is coming. ZBCNs from King Pound 1. Let's go, brother man. What's up, Dave F? Wait, what is this? Renitis? Rhinitis is black. Yeah, okay, sounds good. Shout out to our guy, Creative Control out here, sharing this, reposting the stream. Hughes conviction is ZBEC. Let's go. Let's see. Caught me on Sunday eating crackers, watching my ZBCN. Let's go. What's up, Skylar? What's up, Rue? Benjamin Awaken. Rue ZBCN family, what's up? What it do? Have a blessed day. Let's go. Jetpack JO in the house, and we're gonna share some of these guys' Twitters for sure. Jetpack, Creative Control, and all those out here who are sharing great information with the community. Tony S, I got friends and family over and hiding and watching the charts run. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Jetpack JO in the building. Let's go. Still waiting for major exchange listings. Yes, indeed. ISO deadline 11/22. The NHL starts in a few days from now. Imagine when the NBA catches wind of how good this is going for the NBA. Well, there's that, right? But of course, the NBA games start. Maybe they can do because we think that the sports betting would be smaller with the NHL. So it's probably better that the NHL starts first. They can work out any kinks. And then when the NBA season starts, get out of here. There's going to be so much betting, right? But it's nice to see the price surge, how it's surging right now. And it's continuing. And it's probably going to continue. If you look at this weekly chart, there's no reason to believe that it can't now fill up this whole, go right back to overbought, right? And going back to overbought this time, what does that bring us to? Maybe 5 cents? If it 10x's, hopefully that is the case. Hopefully that's the case. If we look at down here, right, from where it was here, 000 something, all the way up to 007, that was a 10x. So, at this halfway point right here, Maybe we can get that 10 to 11x, get to 5 cents right quick, right? No reason to believe that we can't. ISO stuff, Genius Act, Clarity Act possibly coming. The sky could be the limit, guys, for sure. For sure. Anyone have Helium, IOTA, and Filecoin? I definitely have Filecoin over here. I need to get some more IOTA. I have a little bit of IOTA in like a Binance wallet. You can get IOTA on Binance. Helium. I used to Helium mine back in the day, but not that much anymore. Let's see here. What's up, Carol? B989 in the house. Hello, Rue and crew. All right, so let me pause for just a second here. Okay, we're back. All right, let's go ahead and look at this. LINEA versus XRP. Okay, so Joel Lubin confirmed that Swift is going to use LINEA to build its new payment system. Now, you can go ahead and read this. I'll share this in the Patreon. We're just going to hit some key points of this. One of the key points to hit of this. Okay, actually, this one is not the one that I was looking for specifically. But, okay, there it is. So, developed by consensus, LINEA is scaling focus layer 2 that leverages ZK EVM rollup technology to process over 1.2 transactions a second at 1/15th of the cost of fees on Ethereum. So shout out to our brother Underdog Research Channel. He's been doing a lot of research on ZK proofs and ZK rollups and stuff like that, and what they provide. You know, definitely check out our brother. We'll highlight his channel as well soon. However, guys, I think this is a little bit of a distraction. And shout out to Jesse of Apex Crypto Consulting, my friend Maximus Crypto and Crypto Future. We were talking about this in a Patreon exclusive where we went deep into why this is kind of a distraction. Now, if you want, of course, you will never catch me being a maxi of anything over here. I'm a maxi of my investments, right? So I want to look at what's the best for everything. I kind of want to have a piece of all the things that I think will be best for the payment system. You guys already know I'm a believer in XRP. I'm a believer in ZEBEC. I'm a believer in a couple different other things like Swift blockchain. You know, you guys who are regulars, you should know some of the coins I'm a believer in. And if you're in a Patreon, you have a list of coins that I'm a believer in. So if we go ahead and look at something now, again, so let's take this to something that Jesse mentioned in the exclusive. Definitely sign up to the Patreon if you want to see the entire exclusive. But one of the points he mentioned was that XRP, they mentioned it being cross-border, but he broke it down to being cross-asset. Now, if XRP is cross-asset, that makes me even a bigger believer in ZEBEC and all the stable coins that they are bringing together, right? And we know things like Metallicus. Metallicus is creating stable coins for credit unions, and these would be other cross assets that could go cross stable coin, basically, right? And we broke down another thing here, and I think this was also in the Patreon. Shout out to the patrons, so you heard this information first, in which stable coins may be backed by the central bank, right? Now, if we think that we can go cross-asset and the stable coins, all stable coins have to be kind of backed by the central bank, right? Then I think we should look at this technology here, which is MetaPath. MetaPath uses Swift blockchain technology. Now, think about this. Think about the name, Swift blockchain. They signed a coexistence with Swift, right? In which, let me just bring that up to you, or for you. In which they said, this is a critical milestone, and Swift blockchain is the premier facilitator of crypto transfers, easier, faster, safer. We believe that this agreement has wider implications for blockchain and crypto communities, since it is further proof of the overarching thing that the old Swift and the new Swift are able to coexist. Think about that. So, I'm going to share some stuff from Smoke coming up here really soon. Sorry, guys, one more. I'm going to share some stuff from Smoke coming up here really soon. It shows you XRP is kind of cross-asset. And if XRP is cross-asset, right, this announcement from Swift and Swift lets you know that the old Swift will go cross-asset with the new Swift blockchain. And the new Swift blockchain is highly, highly dependent on XRP. Now, could LINEA be a part of that? Yes, LINEA could be a part of that. Now, let's just say hypothetically, you know, everything I say is hypothetical and alleged and all that, that this MetaPath could be using XRP technology that allows it to go cross-asset. Okay, let's just say that. Well, let's look at this, right? So MetaPath, I'm at MetaPath right here. You can't use Swift blockchain in the US right now. But MetaPath, which is Swift's kind of sister company that uses all Swift technology to bridge real-world assets, has Swift technology built into it. So everything that bridgers or Swift can use, MetaPath can use. So I show you this to show you that MetaPath is cross-asset, including LINEA, by the way, including LINEA. So if MetaPath is cross-asset, and we know for years they've already, Ripple has already been telling us how they were working with multiple banks and multiple different things. Well, maybe this new Swift blockchain, XRP, MetaPath, is showing us right now they're already cross-asset. They're already cross-asset, including LINEA, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Tron, Solana, Ton, Arbitrum, Optimism, Base, AVAX, Polygon, LINEA, Aptos, Sui. What you want? Clayton, Doge, Dot, XRP, Celo, Kronos, Thundercore, whatever you want. Pulse Chain for the Pulse Chain people. Filecoin, Say, whatever coin you want. Doge, we got it. Whatever chain you're on, we got it. Cross chain, we got it. Cross border, we got it. China, we got it. Japan, we got it. Solana, we got it. Ton, we got it. UAE, United Arab Emirates, Ton, we got it. wherever you want, however you want, we got it. Okay? Your way, right away. we got it. So, you know, if you want to be the person, right, that's like, all right, I see this news clipping. I you know, maybe I believe that LINEA might be the one that got it. Okay. Well, you could be that person, right? But, you know, for me personally and my portfolio, I'm still going to have XRP. So, you know, again, like I said, I'm not the person that's a maxi of anything. I'm the maxi of my portfolio. Now, if you want to go out here, LINEA, they just pretty much made it available. Just made it available. When they've been talking about LINEA since 2024. And I can show you that. Where they were supposed to have a MetaMask airdrop. And they're now talking about it again, that they're going to have possibly a MetaMask airdrop for LINEA. So be on the lookout for that. So maybe if you have a MetaMask account, you might want to start using it more. But I wish I had a Umar Johnson drop where he's like, isn't that suspicious? Isn't that suspicious? So we're about a month away from ISO being live worldwide. Now you have this new token LINEA that you could buy that could possibly, you know, if you're going the route that this is gonna take money away from or market share away from XRP, this could possibly do that right now, right? And, you know, again, if you want to be maxi of none, maybe you want to buy a little LINEA to cover yourself. You know, hey, maybe you want to do that. Maybe you say, okay, well, I'm good with my XRP. I'm going to buy just a little bit of LINEA just in case. All right, go ahead and do that. Where, I mean, I've showed you, hypothetically, we're thinking about this being like XRP technology, right? We already showed you that LINEA is something that can cross asset. It can cross asset LINEA. So, you know, again, you can't catch them all like Pokemon. You'll have to make a choice of which cryptocurrencies are going to be the bulk of your portfolio, right? Because even in ETFs, right, there's a balance, right? Not all ETFs, you know, all spot ETFs may be one thing, but some spot ETFs may be 5 things or 25 things, right? So you're going to have to decide for yourself if you want to throw money towards LINEA. I might throw a little money towards LINEA, full disclosure, but I don't see myself removing any of my XRP. I'm very confident in XRP. Now, shout out to our guy, Smoke. I know Maximus and others in the space, including myself, reference a lot of Smoke's material. And I just want to show you something that Smoke shared. Oh, he just reshared this too. XRP and ISO 2002, the value protocol of the internet, drops the mic with Brian Cranston up here. I agree, Smoke. But the last couple of days, let me go to my channel. It'll be easier to share it. And shout out to King Channing. We're gonna have a a collaboration is coming soon with King Channing, guys. Okay. Him and Maximus are 2 of the biggest quant guys out there. And, I got to get Channing on the show. It's coming. It's coming. Shout out to Crypto Future as well. One moment, guys. All right. We back. Let's see here. So where were we? Let me take that banner off for just a second. Let me go back. Okay, so let's scroll down here. Okay, from smoke. Wait, that's okay. Here it is. So smoke goes over all the major APIs, right, that are integrated into Ripple. Violante, CGI, Timamos, Taz, Finastra, EastNets, ACI, all these major ones are integrated into XRP right now, and Swift integrated right now, okay, right now. Now, to kind of understand the significance of that, right? And I'm just going to show a few of these pictures that Smoke has here with that. To understand the importance of that, let's go to a company like Metallicus, right? Have we seen Timamos somewhere else before? Why, yes. Yes, we have. We've seen Timamos somewhere before. With Metallicus. Well, look at that. Fiserv and Jack Henry. Look at that. Right? And again, definitely check out the Patreon where we had the exclusive video with Max, Jesse, and Crypto Future. They had a document in there that was just spot on. Even more spot on than this one, but I'm not going to show it out of respect to our patrons. Spot on. So, to think that LINEA in a year is just going to outdo all the work that XRP Ledger and all these different companies have set up, that took years and years and years to do. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, right? If that was not something you believe. And I know you could say, yeah, but Ruel, Blackrue, there's a announcement. They made an announcement. Okay. I mean, okay. Yeah. Announcement was made, right? The fact of the matter is, if you do some of the deep research on it, Swift and Ripple have been partnered up for years, right? Now, you ask me, why would they make this type of announcement? What would be the point of that? I can't tell you that. I really can't. But what I can do is show you the information that others have shared, things like this. Again, you can see it here, Swift and Ripple. Right here. Real-time settlement, bank-to-bank, RippleNet, Swift. It's been known for years now. Does that still mean that LINEA is not a part of it? No. But the bulk of it is still definitely XRP. Yeah, where's that one? Did he already change it? Where's the Bryan Cranston? Huh. Is that okay? There we go. Two separate documents. Exact same phrasing. A value protocol for the internet. ISO 20002 is positioned as a standard. XRP is described as the value transport layer, a deniable connection, right? And shout out to you, Smoke, man. Shout out to you, Smoke. I'm subscribing to Smoke. This man, I need to give this man some of my money for sure, for all the research. he provides daily, yearly for folks. I gotta subscribe to this man. But yeah, so, and this phrasing too, the value protocol for the internet. Let's mosey ourselves on over to YouTube right quick. I wanna show you that phrasing. That phrasing directly comes from something else here. But let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. Okay, almost ready here. All right. Or let me see, their homepage is where we want to be. Okay. Okay, so let's go over here. I haven't gotten all the way through this video yet. This is Cybos 2024. I don't know if they did this in 2024, but the video was posted February of this year. The future of value, where they're talking about value. So it's very interesting, right? It's some of the same type of, to me, it's some of the same type of terminology that Smoke is using, right? So, you know, I don't know what you guys want to do. I'm just going to present you guys with the information. But to me, it's kind of clear to me that XRP is the winner in this debate. It's not even a debate, really. But again, if you want to be master of none, you might want to pick up a little LINEA, you know. So again, but to me, hands down, clearly XRP is the winner, and it's not even close. Let's continue here. Let's get to our comments. I bet ZEBEC and the NFL and the NCAA next year. Ooh, that would be great. NCAA basketball March Madness is one of like, it should be like a national holiday. It's crazy. Need to crack that douchebag announcement and off to the races. Yep, yes, indeed. Master of nothing. On fire where? On fire in the charts, bro. Let's bring the chart back up here. Look at that. On fire right there. Look at that boner candle right there. Straight boner. On fire since September. It's up what, a lot. A lot. Let's go ahead and look at my perpetual futures trade, shall we? Let's go ahead and refresh the screen. Looking good. Looking good. Not that great with XEN, but I'm not too worried about that. But yeah. So I put mine in at 0.004. It's at 0.47 right now. And again, NHL season coming. Maybe they announce something here with the Vegas Golden Knights. Las Vegas, the land of betting. Maybe they announce something here. Is this in Las Vegas? T-Mobile Arena. I'm not sure. Oh, I can go check. We can go check with the ZBCN commercial. I think T-Mobile Arena is theirs. Let's go check with the. I'm seeing it right here, T-Mobile Arena. So let's go check that. ZEBEC. I'm pretty sure it's T-Mobile Arena.
of a new
Vegas Golden Knights is T-Mobile Arena. The perfect place to announce this. Let's go. I really, really hope they announce it there. I really, really hope they announce it there. That would be absolutely perfect out here. Absolutely perfect. ZBCN better top the Pokemon market. It's a sport. Taught my 10-year-old daughter how to shoot clay pigeons last night. Oh, that's so cool, man. I'm stoked. She hit the first 12. She hit like for 12 first time shooting, moving targets. Let's freaking go. Let's go, Clay. That's good. Teach her young, bro, so she can if the boyfriend ever gets out of line, she can pop him one good, allegedly. NHL, NFL, how about NASCAR? Ooh, that'd be good too. Compared to the rest of the market, master nothing. Let's see. Oh, that image didn't come through. What's up, Max? Shout out to Maximus Crypto in the house. What up, though, RB? What's up, Scott? Riviera Group. Let's freaking go. R&D Solutions. I got to ZBEC at 0.0007 because of yourself and Rob. We're talking good things about it. So, DMOR, and here we are. I pay to listen to those in the know. Appreciate it, brother. Maximus Crypto in the house. Let's go. Max and Jetpack. Sup, fam? Ruel, I picked us up a twin pack of surge protectors for the DBCN surge. You're welcome, my bro. Hey, appreciate it, brother. I don't know. What are they rated? I don't know if they'll be able to stand the surge, bro. I think they might not be up to the challenge. Let's go. Hey, Dave F. What's going on? Maximus Crypto, give us some love to Dave F. here. What's up, Mr. Spader 007? We're having a great day, yes. Nice pump today. Let's go. The Mooneyverse in the house. Let's go, Mooney. So let me go ahead and recognize all these wonderful creators here. So you guys have the channel. If you go to the channel, you'll see that we have ZEBEC playlists, XPR playlists, Swift playlists. But if you mosey yourself all the way down to the bottom, you'll see Underdog Research Channel, Ship Focus Digital, Maximus Crypto, the Mooneyverse, Gentlemen of Crypto, MIC Odd App, Simon Family Investments, Benzinga, One-on-One Media, and our guy Crypto Future right here, along with the Ronin Experience and the Crypto Crossroads Show. Definitely check these creators out. And then on X, we got some lovely creators in the house as well. Creative Control, who shared the link. Check him out. Gives some of the best ZBCN information out here. And he's in Ghost's ZBCN community. Shout out to him. Shout out to him for sharing the stream on X. Shout out to Ghost as well. Another great member of the ZBCN community. We have so many out here. Shout out to Jetpack, who we also have in the house today. Great ZBCN sharer and community member as well. Shout out to Jetpack out here. Definitely check him out on Twitter as well. And we got our brother JSK in the house. Definitely check him out. Some of the funniest tweets out here on ZBCN and others. He also repurchased the stream. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. Definitely got to do a heart there for that. Really appreciate it, brother. Definitely check him out if you haven't already. Some funny streams from this man. Thank you for being in the house, brother. Appreciate you. Oh, am I not sharing any of that? I'm not sharing any of that, am I? Okay, so here we go. JSK in the house here. Shout out to him. Some of the funniest streams out here on, or some of the funniest tweets out here on ZBCN. And we got Jetpack JO in the house here. Definitely check him out. We got our brother Creative Control in the house. Some of the strongest information on ZBCN from this brother out here. And he's in Ghost's community here of ZBCN, which I'm also a part of. Shout out to Ghost as well here. Definitely go check out his ex as well. Appreciate the community, man. Y'all always show up for me, and I really appreciate it. I can't say enough. So yeah, let's continue on here. Financial freedom coming soon, 100%. King Pound pumped over is delivering. Yes, it is. Liquidity in Solana to handle betting and market traffic. That's for sure. They're also on multi-platforms. Again, the whole cross asset deal that Jesse kind of brought to our attention here. ZEBEC really is cross asset, cross chain, cross stablecoin. Like, they're it. They may be the integral piece to the Interledger protocol. Shout out to Blue Collar Crypto for that. Another very good ZBCN follow here. If you're not familiar with him, definitely go check him out. Let's bring him up too. Whew. These allergies, boy. Definitely check out Blue Collar Crypto if you haven't already as well. We're killing the game out here. And definitely, if you haven't, like and subscribe and follow me over here. We're trying to get monetized over here. Long way to go. But, you know, every follower helps in the pursuit to get monetized over here. Sports betting legit, one love. What's this? $1 fourth quarter 2026 is that ZBCN prediction, King Pound. Magic Hat, I was thinking we were on a fast track to sports betting. A bit off topics, but what are your specific thoughts on Sui ecosystem, specifically Deep? I haven't looked into that at all, but I need to. I'll have to write that down. Hold on one second, guys. Rate cuts in October 17th, so more rate cuts possible. We shall see. Okay, back. Now, $1 is for sure coming, but Bitcoin needs to lure more public in 2026. Super silent. What's super silent here? Maximus Crypto, great video with Jesse from Apex. Oh, you caught that, Mooney? With Sticky, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Jonathan Abram. There's no other turnkey ready solution for microtransactions that is 10 years plus compliant. KYC, AML, NBA, NHL, Uphold, MasterCard, Circle, ISO, MiCA, Bank of America, Swift. But ZBCN. There's no other one but that one. Thank you, Mr. Spader. Definitely a great comment there. Very profound and succinct information right there. Thanks, Mooniverse. From Maximus. Coinbase is filed to become a bank. And that reminds me, also in the Patreon, let's bring up that banner right quick. In the Patreon, we also give you guys stock advice, okay? One of those stock advices was Hood, which we've been invested in since $30, and it just keeps rising. It got added to the NASDAQ. This is one of the things I give as far as stock advice goes to my patrons, and we have a stock chat in the Patreon in which we talk about stuff like this. So look at Robinhood. Look at it. Just amazing, right? From 30 on up. And there are people who are calling Robinhood the everything app, right? Could it continue? I kind of believe so. I think it might go as far as where Coinbase is going, which Coinbase is always almost up to $400 a coin now. This is another one we were talking about, but here we are, right? So, yeah, just wanted to highlight that. Let's go back to our comments. Where is E? I'm not sure where E is today. Okay, I missed a couple. Here, let me be right back. Man. What's up, Judah has risen. Shalom, fam. First time I caught it live. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you for being here. Glad this is your first live. Yeah, Clay. Whole bunch of OGs in the house today. Cryptorology. What's up, brother? Crypto bullish. Crypto bully in the house. Face facts. Finally reached 100 million for XPR. Let's go. King Pound in the house. Let's bring up Meadow Lending right quick. Oh. Let's see. That's not what I want. I want the Meadow Lending platform. There we go. So of note, they just added Stellar, okay? Patrons got this first. I told you guys about this first when the API was around like 5%. It's since lowered because the amount of Stellar that's already been put on the platform, 4 million up to this point. They're very close to 70 million. Total value locked. Just imagine what this looks like once they get all the credit unions online. Total value locked. Man, Metallicus is crazy going out here. So you can put your XPR over here and lend it, which essentially is like a staking almost, but they're letting you know that they're going to lend the XPR that you put over here. But in doing that, you get free XPR and free loan. And that loan, you can then go stake over here. And this is called, I think they call it either looping or something like that. I forget the DeFi term for it. But basically, you're creating kind of a perpetual engine to continuously earn money through passive income. Okay? And MetalX is providing the manner for you to do that. Right? And, you know, this is going to grow their list of coins. I distinctly expect them to list Stronghold. I put in a whole governance proposal for that. Their governance proposals put in for XDC. So imagine this is just going to grow and grow and grow and grow in markets as they add more and more and more and more coins. So I could see XDC on here. I could see Flare on here. I could see tons of different coins on here. And also, thing of note, of course, consult your tax guy, consult a tax professional. But I believe that borrowing against your cryptocurrency does not create a taxable event. So on here, you could borrow against your cryptocurrency. Again, be very careful with that you don't get liquidated, right? You don't want to just give your crypto back to these people, right? Just to not create a taxable event. However, borrowing against your crypto does not create a tax event. Again, not financial advice, consult a tax consultant. So with MetalX lending, knowing that there's a huge opportunity for this platform, and you can see it here, and that people have chosen to borrow 2 million XRP. People have chosen to borrow 5 million USDC, and on down the line. So let's continue. Let's go. Big ups to you. Where is he? I'm not sure where he is. He might be at work or he might be sleeping out here. I heard that Jetpack. I'm bullish enough. Definitely like the video, guys. I appreciate that. Trying to grow the channel here. We're really, really close to 8,000 subscribers. Man, I cannot believe how much we've grown. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Let me go here. Let me do something right quick that I know I forgot to do. Let me be right back and do that. Boom. Bam. Okay. Let me do one more thing here. Okay. So I'm really loving what's going on with the ZEBEC and these ISO cryptocurrencies. ZEBEC, they regularly have spaces. They regularly incentivize us with news and things like that. So let me do something right quick here. It annoys me that when you do a live stream, YouTube does not automatically monetize it. You got to go monetize it yourself. So I always kind of forget that. So I just did that now. All right. So let's continue on here. Let me just verify that that's done. Okay. We got to break this golden ratio area. Let's go, Steve Mariano. Definitely a chart guy when he says golden ratio area. Just grabbed the back of LINEA as well. Super app release. That's right. That's coming this month. The super app. So let's go. I think it's either. I think they say at the end of this month the super app. Sailor, not a fan. Smash the like. Thank you, Mooney. Appreciate that. Mika and ISO by the end of October. Mr. Spader. Hashtag October for Mooney. Let's go. Being able to spin XRP on the ZBEC card would be great. Even Bitcoin. Yes, indeed. But you will, I think it's going to be like Metallicus here. You're going to want to hold on to your Bitcoin and things in XRP and just generate income from them through passive income. I think there are going to be assets that you might not never want to sell. Again, I'm not saying not to take profits, but at some point, I think people might want to hold on to a portion and just generate passive income from it, right? XRP went from 60 cents to $3 in 2 months last year. That's a great comment. ZBCN could do the same. Okay. Michael Saylor needs to sell some of that Bitcoin and buy some ZEBEC and XPR, not XRP. Hey, you know. Hey, bro, hope you're blessed. What's up, ZBCN, man? Let's definitely represent and share bro's content as well. Let me bring up. What's up, ZBCN, man? Definitely a good follow over here on X. Shout out to ZBCN, man. He also has a Crypto Avengers network. That's a real cool network as well to join if you haven't joined already. If you don't hodl ZBCN, you're a fool. This is the #1 source for all things ZBCN. Let's go. And thank you, brother. I love your content as well. Keep sharing the good word. And I know I'm going to keep sharing the good word as ZBCN. And, you know, I know we're going to hit that dollar and beyond. It's painfully clear with all the things that ZBCN has presented us with, all the information that is true, validated, and documented, as Smoke likes to say, as far as Deutsche Bank and being the global payroll provider for Deutsche Bank, amongst other things, NBA and NHL partnerships. I'm loving it. All the payment companies want ZBCN Rails. They all will use it. And I honestly really believe that that's true, Mr. Spader 007. If ZBCN is an integral part to the Interledger protocol, then this means, yes, all payment rails will use ZBCN, because all payment rails to get through XRP, to get through to the central banks, use the Interledger protocol. So that is a very, very important point. And if that point is true, well, we found ourselves a really good one, guys. A really good one. And that's not hyperbole. That's not cap. That's very, very true. So this shutdown is clamping things. I'm sure that's coming. Jetpack. Like, let's go back and show you guys here. Like, it's so profound that they're the global payroll partner of Deutsche Bank. Like, that's crazy news. It's almost like Hedera, right? Where Hedera give you all this crazy news. And the price doesn't move too much. But again, if you know all the people that are behind Hedera, you know where Hedera is going. You just have to have the patience. You have to have the patience, the fortitude, and the huevos to hold, right? Hey, what's up, OG Crypto? What's up, Jetpack? That one guy, that girl on fire. Yeah. Love it, bro. Love it. Love it. El Matatan. Sup, fam? This is my first bull run. I'm super excited and patient. Let's go. Star that. I'm sorry, star that. I love the patient. He included the patient in, and I didn't even see that before I said what I said. So, right there with you, King Pound. Sound is great. Let's go. Crypto Bush, one of these billionaires, Elon Trump Sailor, is going to see the light and blow up ZBCN with a huge purchase. Well, we already know. Shout out to Creative Control. We already know. What's his name? David Sachs is on board. We already know that. Let's go ahead and share that information, which our guy Creative Control brought to us. Let's see how we gonna share that. Grok history. What would be easier? Okay, let's just go to Creative Control site. That'll be easier. David Sachs. From Creative Control, when he first hit us with it in Ghost Network here. Crap. Hold on a second, guys. My battery is low. Let me go grab my charger right quick. All right, I grabbed it. Let me just plug it in, plug it up. So let me read this while I'm plugging it up. Craft Ventures, co-founded by David Sachs, was an investor in ZBCN's $8.5 million seed funding round in 2022, supporting the blockchain-based payment platform's development. Make no mistake, stablecoin payments overhaul is solidified. The next step is the United States. And note, this is all they talked about during Cybos, is stablecoin payment overhaul. So to be honest with you, you know what I mean? Like, we bring you all this great information, guys like Creative Control and all of this. But we're really like ahead of our time with this stuff, right? So make no mistake, after the stablecoin payments overhaul is solidified, the next step is United States payroll. Santa Palia has a serious plan for the future of ZBCN. Update archaic payroll payment rails with a revolutionary new payment system. This is from David Sachs. Update archaic payments rails with a revolutionary new payment system. And he can say that because he's invested in them. Okay?
And it will extend U.S. dollar dominance, like you said, globally, by creating a digital dollar. It will update archaic payment rails with a revolutionary new payment system. And it will extend U.S. dollar dominance, like you said, globally, by creating a digital dollar. It will update archaic payment rails with a revolutionary new payment system. And it will extend U.S. dollar dominance, like you said, globally, by creating a digital dollar. It will update archaic payment rails with a revolutionary new payment system.
Appreciate you reposting the stream, ZBCN, man. There we go. Let me hold the stack. Man, I need more ZBCN. So yeah, regardless of Trump, Elon, and Michael Saylor, we got the crypto czar, and that's proven. It's documented. We got him. What's up, RP Minetti? Ready for launch. Got the Italians in the house. Appreciate it, brothers. Steve Mariano. If we close the daily at 0.0048, we're off to the races. I can't wait to wake up and tell my job, F you. Nah, you cool. I'm out. Oh man, I feel you, bro. Give him one of these looks right here. Oh, let me pull it up. Give him the Ike. Give him the Ike Tanner. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm out. Don't even worry about it. We're straight. I'm good. Oh man. What's good, buddy? What's up, Light Tower patron in the house? 21X Police. JSK reposted the stream. King Christopher Paul 477 Hutchison. Where can I get Corium? You can get that on Uphold. What is up, brother? Underdog Research Channel. Just getting to watch. Great catching you before my video releases today soon. Definitely want to check out Underdog's research over here, guys. Rue, I was just told last night about LINEA from a subscriber. Quickly saw us connected to the same ZK Tech backers. Funny you said that, Underdog. I already let the people know that you're hitting them with the ZK research. Let's go over to your channel again here, brother. Shout out to him. One of the researchers I definitely respect in the space. And he's already been hitting you guys with the ZK research. Okay. Got to get you back on the channel too, brother. I want to talk some Plume. I was looking into Plume. I really like what's going on there. You know, I want to put some money over there. But yeah, let's definitely, let me see. So Underdog has a video coming out here later today, guys. Be on the lookout. But yeah, definitely respect brother Underdog's research, and you can see here he's already hitting you with the ZK knowledge. Okay, and he's been hitting with the ZK proofs knowledge for days now before they even announced the announcement. So he's already been doing it. He's already been hitting with it. Okay, yeah, here's the video. Here's one. It's coming on. So definitely go check out our brother Underdog Research Channel. Schwartz went there when he left Ripple. He went where? Shout out to David Schwartz. Slap your mama in the house up, fam. ZBCN, let's go. Blackrue, one of the best to do it. Appreciate it, fam. Appreciate it, Light Tower. What's up, Delta Go Zero, Stellar and ZEBEC. LINEA just heard about it yesterday night, but plan on covering unless you have been covering. No. Feel free, brother, to cover it. You know, I'll cover it in my different way, and we could definitely do a collaboration on it if you have time, brother. I know you'd be busy out here in these streets, but yeah, please do cover it. I'd love to hear your take on it. Let them be laughing. Use they will use LINEA laughing out here. Let's go XPR loan protocol. Yes, indeed. The crypto crossroads show in the house. You still bullish on Sologenic? You know, I don't know about Sologenic. I know it's on XRP platform and it pumps, but I'm just not sure. There are a couple things on XRP now for real world tokens. There's also Epic, okay? Epic on XRP. So I'm not sure which of the two of them are going to make it. Yeah, I'm not bullish on Sologenic. I'm just not as bullish as I once was. Put it that way. But I'm not bullish on them, if that answers your question. Also heard about ZBCN might be listed on Binance soon. Yes, indeed. Are they trying to bait and switch on XRP? I think they are trying to do that a little bit with LINEA. Coinbase listing first, ZEBEC. What are the chances that Swift will use SwiftC as a bridge chain of choice? Honestly, based off of Underdog's research and mine and Shook Focus Digital, I think there's a very good chance that Swift blockchain is involved somehow. Again, I showed this coexistence agreement, right? They didn't say this for no reason. Where they say, per the coexistence agreement, Swift blockchain is the only correct representation of our name. But they say it up here. This is a critical milestone in establishing Swift blockchain as the premier facilitator of crypto transfers. Easier, faster, safer. We believe that this agreement has wider implications for blockchain and crypto. Community says is further proof of overarching theme that old Swift and new Swift blockchain are able to coexist. Listen to the language they're using too. The coexist thing. Remember, with the whole ISO thing, they were saying that the coexistence of the old system and the new system is over. Right? Come 11/22, old system is over. It's the new ISO system. And it's funny, they say the old Swift and the new Swift. Like we just saw with Smoke, the new Swift is XRP. Okay? Well, Swift blockchain is almost declaring itself as part of the new Swift blockchain. And who was one of the first banks that Swift met with, Swift blockchain? Mizuho. Mizuho has deep connections with XRP, which and Swift blockchain, which me and brother Shook Focus Digital broke down for you guys. I need to give him to give me the collaborator link so I can put this. We did a video here which I neglected to put into the Swift blockchain playlist. I need to go do that. But you see this video right here, criminal that it only has 756 views. But you can see here, even in the thumbnail, like preview, Mizuho Bank, right? I did this with brother Shook Focus Digital. And if you go to my homepage, which I'm going to have to get in contact with Shook so we can do the little collaborator thing so I can post it up on my channel. He distilled that video down so it's only 47 minutes right here on his channel. Okay, so he distilled it down to 47 minutes. So definitely come check this out if you want to understand how Swift blockchain is connected to Mizuho Bank, how Mizuho Bank is connected to XRP, and how I honestly do believe Swift blockchain is going to have its connection and its due as far as XRP is concerned, especially when it comes to connecting the BRICS nation pieces. Remember, I just showed you here with MetaPath how it has the cross asset, all of it, right here. All of them. All of them. Including LINEA. All of them. You bet your bottom dollar, I think, okay? Not financial advice. That Swift blockchain is going to be connected here. Hands down. Hands down. In my opinion. In my opinion here. ZEBEC just keeps growing. It is having a very nice price day today. Oh my God, guys. It is just keep going and going and going and going and going. Let me go look at that futures trade one more time. Again. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at the power of how futures trading can help you with quick moves. If you want to sign up to futures trading with BTCC, I have the link in the description. Okay? We got the link in the description. You can't say there's not proof. I'm showing you proof right here. Let's bring that banner up. Oh, well, it's running as a ticker across the bottom of the screen. You got the QR code in the top right-hand corner of your screen. And you have here Patreon, where in the Patreon, we have 8 videos on futures trading and the methods I use to futures trade. Okay. I saw this coming. Okay. You want to know how you can identify small moves in the market and take advantage of them like this? Hit the link for the Patreon, sign up to BTCC, and we can take it from there. So we're killing the game out here, guys. We're killing the game out here. $100, quick move, 5x'd it. And just a small little move. But let's continue. Let's continue. Let's go back to that news. Where are we at here? Let's go back to our comments. Okay, let's 1 second. Thank you for bearing with me. My allergies are just killing me today, man. Root, you think there's any chance that ZBCN can do an XRP and go from 00 yeah, I think that it really can. I think it really can, especially when you think about the microtransactions and a sports betting piece. I really think you can do that. Like, there's no reason why I can't. Now, if they announce to us this is sports betting, and they have the NBA and they have all these people watching that are already built-in fanatics, built-in community, built-in loyalty, they're going to figure out where ZBCN is, and they're going to go buy it. Okay? They're going to do it. They're going to get on Uphold, and they're going to go buy it. So, and sports betting, get out of here. Get out of here. Like, think about, let's see where FanDuel is right now. I think that's a publicly traded stock. Well, I know DraftKings is at least. Yeah, there we go. DraftKings, $35 stock. It was a SPAC, I believe. So it started at like $10 and just dominated. Why can't we see something similar with ZEBEC? No reason why we can't. Zero reason why we can't. Okay, so let's continue on here. Swift C is the Baskin Robbins of crypto. Every single flavor. That's right. Out here, Crypto Crossroads Show. Every single flavor, man. Every single flavor. Let's go over here again. Guys, you can get our brother Crypto Crossroads Show right down here in my featured channels. Definitely come check him out. Let's see what we have here. Nomura Group backed. H-Bar and Tavera lies as Japan's biggest investment bank. Ties to Nomura. That's very interesting right there, brother. Draper Dragons here as well. And Swift, Lightlink, and Base, Kita, Velo Labs. Definitely come check out our brother's channel. I thought I was sharing it, but I wasn't here. This is very intriguing to me. H-Bar and Tavera ties to visit Japan's biggest bank, Nomura. That's very true. Very true. Yeah, definitely need to check this out, guys. Shout out to our brother Crypto Crossroads Show. 707 subscribers. Only been around for about 7 months. Let's get our brother to 1,000 subscribers quickly. Okay? Shout out to him. I have a big bag of ZBCN and really mini bag of XRP. What does this talk about LINEA being dominant over XRP on Wall Street? Man, I don't know. You have to think. I'd rather go with the research over the hype and the news. The news is going to say one thing, man, and the research is going to tell you another. And at a certain point, you will see the price will adjust itself, and it will adjust to the research, and it will match what the research is. So at this point, we know XRP is really a key point for Swift, right? LINEA is just built on Ethereum. Ethereum Ethereum has its place, but it's only one key point of Swift. It's only Ethereum will have its place, but it's not the key thing of Swift like XRP is. XRP and Swift are literally kind of one to one, like they're bonded. Again, let me show you what Smoke had showed us earlier. I don't know if you were around for this part of the show, but we can bring it back up. We definitely can. Let me see. Okay, here we are for Smoke. This one right here. Swift GPI, real-time payment layer, real-time settlement layer, RippleNet. This is it. So these are actual research documents, guys. This is not just, what do you call it? News headlines. These are actual documents from actual big things, right? This is not just a news article. So Again, Smoke has many documents from many different places about Ripple and what they're doing, right? And what Ripple's doing. I mean, if you just do the research there, I'm sure, definitely do your own research. But if you do the research there, it's clear that XRP is the thing that's behind Swift, not LINEA. Will LINEA serve a purpose there? Sure it will. But, I love the way you brought up Swift and the Swift XRP connection. This week on Friday, I started my mini-series on this. You definitely are in the right mind frame. ZK Element connects them all. Let's go, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, bro. XRP is my long play, 2 to 5 years. Also with XDC and HBAR. XDC is also a sleeper out here, guys. Yep. XLM, XRP, XLM, XDC, ZEBEC. Looks great. I agree. LINEA sounds like a distraction. I thought XRP and Swift. I thought XRP got Swift covered 100%. Mint layer is Mint layer any good? I'm not sure what Mint layer is. What's up, NRO crypto? Not gonna hurt to have some LINEA, just a small bag, just in case. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, if you want to have a small bag, go get a small bag. Why not? It's not gonna hurt anything. But you know what I mean. But it's clear from the start that XRP was designed for Swift. Swift's the one who put the whole ISO 20022 stuff into motion. So from the start, for years, Swift and XRP have been connected. And understand, guys, this is technology. You do not, like, it takes years to put these systems into play. Believe me, I'm a coder. I understand a bit of this. Like, not to the level of what it takes to have like a whole banking ecosystem to work, but definitely how long it takes code and a system to be verified, validated, tested. You don't just, and especially for a system like a banking system, worldwide liquidity, cross-border liquidity, you don't just, okay, here's LINEA. We made it 2024. Yay, it's going to take out. No, that's not how things work. Sorry, folks. All of Wall Street has their own cryptos that will use over XRP, HBAR, and XDC. Guys, this is simply just not true. This is simply not true. Here's the thing to understand. Let's bring up HBAR. Now, just the fact that they say that they will use LINEA, right? LINEA will probably be used for something, for sure, right? But here's the thing to understand. The companies that are behind HBAR, IBM, Google, Hitachi, Nomura, like our brother Crypto Crossroads was saying, LG. These are some of the biggest companies in the world. You think they're invested in HBAR and they're not going to get paid from this? Do you think that they're invested in HBAR and they're not getting paid? Do you think there's not a plan in place? You don't think that these people talk? Wall Street has better things to do than to try to build their own blockchain from the ground up. Again, this is technology. Understand, you just can't throw engineers at it and have it done in 6 months. That is not the way it works. It's not the way it works. So, all of these people, and again, I've shown you guys, if you go to the World Economic Forum's website of Hedera, that they're actually owned and governed by these companies. It just says governed right there. But if you go to the World Economic Forum's page, the platform is owned and governed. And if you look up IBM is just not some old computer company. They run all of our banking right now. And guess who IBM is tight and buddy with WorldWire? Stronghold. Guess who Stronghold works with? Stellar and XRP. So I encourage you to do a little more research if you just think that Wall Street just has their own cryptos. Does ZBCN have any plans to do their own layer one? No, I think they're just going to be a protocol. So think of them as kind of like the TCP IP. They're just a transport layer to all these other protocols. They'll have plenty to do with being a transport layer between all these assets that they don't need to. They don't need to. They'll have plenty to do to just deal with their super app and to deal with being the transport layer between these. 1 second. XRP, ZBCN, XPR, Velo, and Casper are long plays too. Casper, I kind of got burnt on Casper. I don't know about Casper too much, but ZBCN, XPR, and Velo for sure. Casper, they just went through a lot. I don't know if they could recover from that, but who knows, man? Maybe they do. Definitely. If you feel convicted in Casper, please don't let me change your mind. But for me, I'm not so sure about Casper anymore. Daniel Minshaw, what's going on, Rue? Hope all is well your way. Been watching your videos for a while now, man. Good content. Really appreciate it, guys. Definitely share the content around if you can. We're trying to get to 10K subscribers out here. What's your ZBCM holder prediction for December, January? If everything goes the way it's going with sports betting, it could probably be 100,000 plus. Because just think, if they tell you need to go to Uphold, create an account, and then create a ZBCN card to like get your earnings out, and you get your earnings out in ZBCN or whatever, that you can use almost like it's any type of stable coin. I'm curious to see how they're going to roll this out, but I think they're going to roll it out in a way that they have more holders. So, I think it's definitely going to give us an increase in holders, as well as users of the super app platform, right? Once people learn that they can have streaming payroll, believe me, more people are going to want it. They're going to want it very much. It could have them get rid of payday loans. They can still use ZBCN to get a payday loan if they want to, but there's so much to like about what they have going on and the way that they're doing it. Thank you, E94, for the $4.99 super chat. I always have a bag of ZEBEC, XPR, and loan. Yes, indeed. I love all of those. XRP is already embedded in the system. That's what I'm saying. That's the thing that people I don't think understand. It's already embedded in the system. So this LINEA announcement is just like it's I don't know what's the word for it. It's fugazi. It's just like, who cares? Like, we already know what XRP is doing, right? So, and if you guys just think Wall Street's going to build a system from ground up after all of this work XRP and Swift have done to embed it in the system since like 2016, even further back, probably goes further back than that. You guys don't understand coding. You don't understand what's already been put in place with XRP. And that's okay. That's what we're here for. We're here to let you guys know that. Don't feel badly. I too, when I first started as an investor, were misled by news articles and news printings. I'm not trying to make you bad or wrong. I'm just trying to open your eyes. Because believe me, I was one of the people, believing some of the stuff that was put in front of my face until I did my own research and was like, oh, look at this. Like, for instance, Charles Hoskinson would say stuff about Hedera negatively. And I was like, oh man, Hedera, they must not be that good, huh? Until I did my own research. Allegedly, everything I say alleged is alleged. Allegedly, Charles Hoskinson said some negative stuff about Hedera. Allegedly. And then I did my own research and I found things like this. I'm like, oh, well, you know what? I guess what he said about Hedera might have just been a little bit of misdirection, huh? I guess all those things he said might have been a little bit of misdirection a little bit there, maybe, huh? Maybe he wanted more people to come over to Cardano than Hedera, allegedly, maybe, huh? But yeah. So you just gotta read between the lines sometimes there. And this is no hate on Charles Hoskinson. He's doing what he needs to do for Cardano, and Cardano's gonna do what Cardano needs to do. But you guys gotta look for that gamemanship sometimes, right? Just like Elon Musk says that, he's been on record of saying AI might be bad for the civilization or something like that. But then he's invested in AI companies. So you gotta you gotta read between the lines with these people. December 2025 prediction for ZEBEC, please. Hey, over 10 cents. Over 10 cents. I think we have the ability to get over 5, especially looking at the chart here. So this is not just coming out of thin air. This is me looking at this chart and seeing, oh yeah, we're on the verge of popping up on the weekly. So this should continue for weeks. On the weekly stochastic, we're just coming out of oversold. So it's time for people to do a lot of buying and get us back up in this area. And when we get back up in this area, could we be at 5-6 cents? At least for the near future, 5 to 6 cents is a good marker. And what I'm basing that off of is last time we went and the blue went over here and it went up, that was a 10x. So from here, if that's a 10 to 12x, we're at 5 to 6 cents. Okay? At least for this little weekly areas in time. Like, so how much was this here? Oh God, why do they keep bringing that up? I don't want to see that. I want to look at the bottom of a freaking chart. I'm sorry, guys. Linguaje. So yeah, so from here, April 14th all the way to about June 2nd. What is that? A month? 2 months? June. So that's like a month and a half, right? Something close to that. Something close to that. So could we, and you can see the blue is back on this side of the track. So saying that we don't get another fake out like what happened here, we could be in for at least a month or two of uppage, according to this chart. And this is some of the stuff we talk about in the Patreon, by the way. So there we have it. No, I don't believe it. 10 to 15 to 25. I can see that by 2026 for sure. Ripple design XRP to replace Swift. It can move with or without Swift. No, that's good planning. Bull run will be over in December 2026. Interesting. Maybe. But JP Morgan is LINEA. They don't need or use XRP. So JP Morgan, the thing to understand about JP Morgan is JP Morgan. What's up, Kate Lilly? Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, we'll have to talk about Epic, and I'll have to do some more shows about Epic in the future, Lily. I see you say, hey, Rue, what do you think about Epic? I think they have a partnership with XRP. They do. They do have a partnership with XRP, and I need to do more shows on them coming up in the future here, Lily. And maybe towards the end of the show, we'll have some time and we'll talk about them. But let's see here. JP Morgan. So the thing to understand about JP Morgan, right? Z to the U. They're tied into this. Okay? And let me show you some concrete stuff that shows you that. Okay? So XLR. We know that XLR has a side chain with XRP. They've told us this. David Schwartz himself told us this. If I can find the clipping, I'll see if I can find it and show it to you. But you can see here, Onyx by JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank, who just partnered with ZEBEC, and MasterCard and Microsoft, all tied in here with XLR. Now, let's keep this where it is here. And of course, we got Ondo. We know Ondo's tied in with XLR. Or I'm sorry, with XRP. Okay? We've shown you that in the past. And here's Circle. We know Circle is tied in with ZEBEC. And Circle also is tied into XRP. Okay? Circle is on the XRP ledger. Let's continue. Stronghold, which we know is tied into XRP. They have deals, they're tied in with IBM as well. Guess who Stronghold says uses them? Who works with them? Who they've worked with before? Well, look at that. JP Morgan Chase, Deutsche Bank, and Stellar. And Stellar, we know, works with XRP and Coinbase. So it's clear that these systems are going to work together. JP Morgan is not a monolith. It is not by itself. It is a part of the entire system. And the entire system have to go back to the central banks. The central banks work with XRP. You can't have the bank without the central bank. You can't have it. They're all working together. Is that? I don't know how clear, much more clear I can get with that, but I'll go also and try to pull up the David Schwartz thing where he says XLR is a sidechain of XRP. Wait a minute. I know where I can find it at. I know where it's at. Okay. It's on EVMOS's site. Okay, just give me a second, guys, and I'll pull it up. So I think it's important for us to see this. And for people who still think that Wall Street's going to build their own separate thing that has nothing to do with the central banks or XRP. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Let's go over to this tab and let's listen to David Schwartz here.
Why we're here. It's what's important. And that's true. But I just want to point out, in the early days, we celebrated every exchange listing. That is not an XRP ledger thing, right? People who hold tokens on exchanges, they're not using the ledger, but they're using XRP. And I'm hoping that we can see the XRP LEVM sidechain. Oh, announcement. It has a name. I wanted to call it Niobium. I lost. It is called the XRP LEVM sidechain. I know that's what everybody was calling it anyway, but that is actually its name. That is a bona fide announcement. I'm not lying. It is actually going to be called the XRP LEVM sidechain. I want you to think of that as a true part of the XRP ecosystem. XRP will be its native token, and it will be able to address that long tail of use cases. And if we have asset portability, I think we should think, I hope we can think of it as part of the XRP ecosystem, and that the XRP is not just the XRP ledger. Maybe that's too much to ask. So Axelar is going to provide the bridge for the native token. Anybody who wants to can provide other bridges for other tokens, but you do have to have one bridge for the native token, the gas token. That's going to be provided by Axelar. It's going to use a proof of authority consensus. It'll have a block explorer, and you'll be able to use traditional EVM wallets. It will be a traditional EVM chain. One of the advantages of being able to launch projects on the EVM sidechain is the development cycle is much faster. So it took, 2 years to bring AMMs onto the XRP ledger? Let's say...
Took 2 years to bring AM. And you guys thinking LINEA is going to do this in like a year? Come on, guys. But let's continue.
Somebody said, hey, I want to do securities derivatives with leverage trading and some other weird thing on it, over collateralization, blah, blah, blah. You could maybe launch that on the XRP ledger in a year. You could launch that on an EVM sidechain in probably 2 months, and it's much easier to find developers. So we have to be realistic. For that long tail of projects, if we don't have a place inside our ecosystem for those projects to go, they're going to go elsewhere. And so we should be inclusive.
Inclusive. Inclusive, knowing that you're even that's a little bit of you're tied into the central bank. There's no other place for them to go, but you are trying to make it easier for them, so that's cool. But so that shows you right there, XLR is tied into XRP, providing a side chain so they're literally making a side chain so Ethereum can work with XRP. This is exactly what they're doing. So this would make it so that LINEA could connect to XRP, right? So, I mean, this is it right here, to be honest with you.
Now, I know what a lot of people are thinking.
We don't have to play it again, but this is literally making it so that things like LINEA could connect to the XRP ledger. Period. Full stop. Through XLR, and we just showed you here that Onyx by JP Morgan is connecting right in. So it's clear that the systems are working together. It's clear that they're working together. So anyone who's telling you otherwise is misdirecting you. Okay? Anyone who's telling you otherwise is misdirecting you. Swift is owned by PayPal. It's all a show. Well, PayPal works in there too. PayPal works in there too. All of this stuff goes back to, all this stuff goes back to the central banks. So yeah, anybody telling you that no, they didn't choose XRP, they're misdirecting you. They're just clearly misdirecting you guys. I have a lot of ZBCN. Red Star 7311. I bought 205 LINEA for $6 the other day. Leaving it at that. There you go. XRP, AMD, XPR are the only two BSA compliant. Yes, indeed. AMD, I have to check out AMD. BSA compliant. I think isn't ZBCN BSA compliant. I know XPR is for sure. You're right. Dang, it's moving pretty good. I don't think it'll reach 10 cents. Maybe, maybe not in this pull up, but it's possible. It's possible. But five to 10 is where I'm looking at right now. Linear is interesting. Exactly, it's a layer. Yes, indeed. Mr. Trader knows. The ZBCN has too much upside not to fail. Yes, indeed. It's a rail that all the payment institutions will sit on. There you go. And they all want to make a 15% APY. Every company wants this. Yes, indeed. $100 billion market cap of ZBCN hits $1. Yeah, and again, I think we have to throw out market cap a little bit. And I think this is one of the things people talk about with XRP for sure. If you think about sports betting around the world, how can you even market cap that? We think about micropayments on a scale that they've never been done before. And shout out to Mr. Spader. I'm going to share some more information that Mr. Spader shared with me, but I need to stop sharing and share something again. Hold on here. Share my entire screen. So with true micro betting, this is what ZEBEC can do that FanDuel can't. Profitable even at 0.001 bet size. So if they can even make a cent bet, right? And you say, oh well, come over to Uphold and ZEBEC betting. We'll give you $20 free USDC to bet. And bets, we're taking minimum of even a cent bet. That market is going to go crazy, man. Like, I can't even imagine how much money they're going to generate. Especially if they eventually get all sports leagues. Man, that's going to be insanity. Insanity. So, I don't even know if we can go by market cap in that instance, right? So they should move to XPR and Proton Network secretly. I think 2025 is still a good year for ZEBEC, but in my opinion, of the middle of February, it could reach 78 cents. That's also accounting for FOMO and utility combined. Absolutely good year still when we have NBA, NHL, Mika, ISO, Super App all still coming. See, we still have all these catalysts coming. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. Yeah, well, we got to be realistic, but at the same time, how do you account for sports betting? How do you account for university students using the card? How do you account for buybacks? That's why I'm trying to stay conservative at 6 to 10 cents. but it could race totally beyond that. If we get a lot of sports betting revenue, we get a lot of buybacks. I mean, let's not depend on that. That's why I go with the conservative number first, 0 to 6. I'm sorry, like 6 to 10 cents first. But should all of that stuff hit at the same time and really be lucrative, it could go crazy. I bet NFT, since they want players to engage with fans and do events, remember? Can we buy LINEA now? Yes, you could buy LINEA now. I forget which exchange is. Let's go look it up. But yeah, you can buy a LINEA now. Let's go look that up. But see, this is kind of what I think they want to have happen, right? Is that people start putting all their money into LINEA. But, you know, I'm also going to buy a little LINEA myself. I haven't done it yet, but I am. Binance, Bybit, Upbit, OKX, Gate, MAXC, KuCoin, Bitmart, Kraken. You can get on Kraken right now. So, Kraken has LINEA. Let me just double check that. I have Kraken. I can double check that right quick. Go on over to Kraken. Search for LINEA. Yeah, it's there. You can buy it. You can buy it on Kraken right now. I won 51 million XPR. Wow. Oh, I'm up. XPR needs to get federal credit. Federal Navy credit. Federal Credit Union. Huge partnership. About to beat. One penny is coming. Like, 1 penny could be here by the end of the month. Seriously, I'm not even joking with that. Salamander. Pinocchio, you're already rich. It's so clear. XRP is chosen. Don't get distracted. There we go. Yep. I hope so, brother. Thursday and Friday off. First week of the NCAA tournament. Nice. Glad for you. Good movement on ZBCN today. Who's doing it? Hey, it might be anticipation of what's happening, right? It might be anticipation of what's going on with the the NHL season opening, and of course, shout out to the patrons. We know another reason why it might be moving up. It's a good time to buy more XPR at these prices. Anything under a cent for XPR is a gift. Same with ZBCN. Anything under a cent is a gift. Let's go Vegas. Yes, indeed. Never stop buying XPR. Yes, indeed. Buy when it dips to 280 again. Maybe we'll never see those prices again. You never know. With XRP, yep. What's your price prediction for XPR? I think we did 33 cents. It's like if it gets to 5 billion market cap, that puts it at around 18 cents. So if it gets to 10 billion, we get to 33. What's up, Samson Taylor? Glad to watch you live. I bought some more ZBEC. I threw another $1,000 at it. So far I got 570K plus tokens now. Let's go. Possibly 5 to 6 within the next few months. XRP with these ETFs coming, we could definitely get $6 by the end of the year, possibly even over 10 plus. Oh my God. Okay, let me see. LINEA Consortium is made up of Ethereum native organizations such as Consensus, Egan Labs, ENS Labs, Charlotte Link, Status as founding members. And, you know, and a lot of people make announcements that all these shit. 100%. What's up, Rob Ziegler? Like, again, now I'm not saying that LINEA won't have a place, but to think that it's being chosen over XRP, the way that the news articles are putting it, that's like poppycock. That's like, it's fugazi. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Speak more on LINEA. I just spoke on LINEA. I think you guys are missing it. I think you guys are really missing it. LINEA is great, and it'll probably pump, right? And you can get it here. You can get it on Kraken. But you're missing the boat if you're thinking that it's replacing XRP. That's not happening. Is this another pump or dump or what? I don't know what you mean. Shira Banks, what's up, Shira? Hey, Rue. What's up, Max and Rue? Good to see you on. Appreciate it. Good to be on. Bro, I put up my ZBCN song. Did you hear it? Yeah, I heard it, bro. I shared it. Yeah, I heard it. It's fire, bro. It's fire. Both songs. Like, I think you shared like 2 or 3. All of them were fire to me. And I shared them all. Egan Layer is already ZBCN, which is part of the LINEA Consortium. Right, because this is all going to work together, guys. It's not, just so you guys know, it's not an either or type of thing either. It's not Swift is picking LINEA or XRP. Swift is already using XRP, and LINEA, of course, is going to be used as well. But again, XRP is the entire system. The whole central bank BRICS all connecting system is the whole thing is connected via Swift and XRP. Now, will LINEA be the one that JP Morgan goes through to get to XRP? Sure, we can say that. We can say, yeah, LINEA will be the one that JP Morgan, and JP Morgan is Standard Oil Bank. It's the oil bank, by the way. If you do some research into that, JP Morgan is the Rockefeller Standard Oil, quote, bank. JP Morgan Chase. So, yes, maybe LINEA is their conduit into XRP Swift. Yes, but the entire system is using XRP. Okay? Is that clear? Is that part clear? 1 second. No, I'm talking about Swift, the clearinghouse, but Swift blockchain will also be a part of this as well, but it'd be more for the BRICS side of what's going on. The BRICS, the China, the Russia, Swift blockchain will be a part of that. I wish I could got more, but still we could do our best. Yep, that's all we can do, right? Love you, bro. Appreciate it. No problem. You think what? 1 million ZEBEC is enough? Well, shout out to our Telegram. In our Telegram, we have a rich list. Again, I can never tell you what's enough for you. You got to know what your goals are, what your risk tolerance is, when you want to take profits, stuff like that. So I can't tell you what is enough for you. You know, you got to know how much ZBCN you're going to hold on to long term. If you plan to stake some forever, or if you plan to just sell and get out of all of it. It's up to you how you want to slice that cake. It's up to you how you want to do that. But let's bring up our ZBCN rich list that we have in our Telegram. Shout out to E, our moderator in our Telegram. I don't know, where you at, E, today? Where you at, my homie? Where you at? Let's go. Stop sharing and share the entire screen. And get into Telegram here. So at 1 million ZEBEC, you are a shark. Okay. And there's so many things just going on here. You're a shark. So as a shark, you know, you're in the shark list. There's Leviathan, whale, shark, stingray, sea turtle, clownfish, seahorse. Okay. Between 200K and 500 million, you're a shark. Okay. Now, if we do believe that ZEBEC will get to $1, you're sitting pretty $1 million at some point in time, right? But again, let's say you had 2 million, right? And ZEBEC went to 10 cents. Okay, let's put it this way. How about this? Let's say you're Leviathan. You have 22 million or 21 million ZEBEC. Say that you wanted to hold on to 1 million forever and just stake it and get passive income. That's great. But then at 20 million ZEBEC, when it gets to 5 cents, you are now a millionaire. Okay? You understand? So 20 million times 5 cents gets you to $1 million USD. But again, we said ZEBEC will get to 10 cents. If it gets to 10 cents and you have 20 million, you have $2 million now. Okay? And again, you could choose to hold a certain amount, like 1 million, 2 million, whatever, because you know that I believe that this coin, you know, not financial advice, will get to $1 at some point in time. So I'm gonna choose to hold on to 1 million for a long time and just stake it and stake it and stake it. But I may choose to take profits at some point. Okay? So that's what we're talking about there. Okay. Yeah, 1 million plus is a good place to be in for sure. What's up, Rise Above? Who's multi-chain? XRP is multi-chain. LINEA, is it multi-chain? I don't know how you want to crack that nut there, so to speak, because Ethereum, you know, they have multiple layer 2s. I'm sure that LINEA could communicate to Optimism, Arbitrum, Ethereum, and stuff like that. But, you know, again, through XLR, which we just showed you, and you just heard David Schwartz in his own words, they're creating a sidechain for XRP through XLR. So through XLR, you can get to all of it. XRP, Ethereum, everything. And I just showed you that they're partners. Onyx by JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank, MasterCard, Microsoft. Through XLR. These are all connected. As well as Ondo, Circle, everything. So we got everything there, right there. It's a multi-chain future, guys. Just like I always show you with the Ondo. The Ondo finance ecosystem, which we know Ondo is connected to Securitize and others. Ondo has all of this stuff connected to it. XLR, right here, Bridges, BlackRock, JP Morgan is also on this list. Did I pass them? So ZEBEC, XRP, Sui, Aptos, Ripple. Where's JP Morgan? I passed them. They're on the list. LCX. Connexis is where they are at. Where is it? ABCDFGHIK. There we go. Connexis by JP Morgan. So it's all connected in together, guys. It's not an either or. It's not an either or. Appreciate the consistency rule. You're going to have one of the top crypto channels with all this research for yourself. Thank you, brother. That's the goal, man. That is really the goal. 1 second. Now, I keep repeating this is not an either or because I know the news cycles and the news stories are positioning this as if it's a competitor thing, but it's not a competitor thing. It's a cross-chain future. It's Floki goodbye since at least we're trying to invoke Odin anyway. What's up, Pharmacopoeia? I got some Floki. I like Floki. 88. This is getting more and more crazy every day. I know it is. It is. It's crazy. It's true elites are playing with their new world order trading cards. 100%, bro. Linear sounds good. The shutdown is an excuse to switch everyone over through APIs. This could be done in 2 or 3 way stops. About the length of the shutdown. Ripple provides liquidity bridge layer. ZEBEC is the application layer. Everyone will be powered through ZEBEC, the application layer. Love it. Love it. Mr. Spader, you're probably right, Phantom. Whatever app they want, it will be built in ZEBEC app utilizing Ripple liquidity. Which listing comes first, Coinbase or Binance? Ooh, that's a good question. Both are partnered with ZBCN. So I don't know. We shall see. There are 7 layers of internet value that are coming. Ooh, interesting. Coinbase 402 also says the internet of value. There we go. I think we all can agree on that. He'll say XLM. I smell SHX coming up. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What do you think about the Coinbase ETF? Is there a Coinbase ETF? I didn't know there was one of those. 1 second. Dying over here. Okay. Let's see. Asking about your thoughts on hash Providence. I know Providence has some type of ISO connections, but I'm not sure. Let's see here. Ripple Swell, New York, anyone? Well deserved, brother. Company called Bullish just got regulatory approval in New York. Yeah, I know they're connected. I've heard of that company before. ZBCN already did a 4X like XRP. No, they're talking about what XRP did in 2017. So, broke down phallus. So it's possible that ZBCN could go. XRP did. So it's two coins that I think can do this. Either ZBCN or Stronghold, in which they can go from sub penny to $1 in the matter of 6 to 7 months. So it's quite possible Stronghold or ZBCN can go from a penny all the way to $1 in the matter to 6 to 7 months. Okay? And that's because of their use cases. Do some more cash at ZBCN. That got me 1 million ZBCN. Let's go. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Yeah, you want to be at, I think people definitely want to be at that million mark for sure. Bitcoin is controlled by the Pentagon. That's why if you follow the money, they're the #1 agency funding all the money building servers and mining operations. And see, there you go, right? That's one thing to think about. Like, they're mining Bitcoin to the level where Bitcoin is truly not like the people's crypto like people think anymore. Like, nobody else can afford, like, it's not just like computer guys like at their college mining this stuff anymore. You got to be like a multi-billionaire to have the ability to mine Bitcoin properly now and have profit from it. You're winning. Layer 2, 3 settlement, liquidity, Ripple, corridors, ZEBEC, Solana, payroll streams, 100%. What's up, Lazaro Rodriguez? Zipto. Layer 4, Logic, smart contract rails maturing on Flare and Solana. Let's go. Layer 6 is compliance, Mika, ISO, and FedNow standards conversion. Dovu. Let's go. Crypto Plumber 589. Dovu is something I do talk about in the Patreon. Okay. ZBCN 0.0048. Now 0.0048. Let's see how that futures trade is looking now. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Let's go back to the chart. Where is it? The chart. Yes, indeed. Love Dovu. But yeah, ZBCN. Well, that's just keep going. Just keep on going. Let's go here. Layer 7 UX, cards, wallets, and dashboards, which we know ZBCN has their cards. Zipto is to ETH, that ZEBEC is to Sol. All the layers are required to make up the Internet of Value. 100%. Post Quantum Tech, QRL. What's up, high 90s? Dovu and Tune XM, Tune FM Jam on HBAR are doing nicely. 100%. Quantum will be an added layer. Yeah, carbon credits for sure. Let's see. GM founder Andrew Attar was mentioned by the mayor of New York City for his contributions to the crypto bill. Next bull run on SHX, $10. I hope. Dirty Dog Row House, I told you, bro. 100%. Blackrue, what's up, Rico Clean? Drew Bronkhorst, just subscribe. Thanks for all the updates and the deep research. No problem. ZBCN is cooking. Tandem, a Michelin star. Let's go, bro. 100%. Let's see here. What up, Ruin ZBEC fam? What's up, Hitter all day? My ZBEC, Metal, and XPR bags are loaded. I'm bull run ready. Let's stay ready out here. ZBCN, the number one token. 100%. Let's see here. Always will rock with and support you for bringing the power through the knowledge to the people. Love your work. Much respect to you and the community, which I'm a proud member. Long live King of Crypto. Rue. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, we gotta get that. We gotta get a collaboration going, brother. Then to top it off, they have a debit card which turns your crypto into suspendable USDC. 100%. 4 cents top next crypto pump. Thoughts? I think it'll be 5 or 6 cents actually for ZBCN. Actually, 5 to 6 cents. Santiago Enriquez, just know that there's something happening and it's not a regular event. It's ZBCN network. It's about to rocket. It's a rocket set to go up, and you are in it as the number one spectator. Okay, yep, it's ready. It's ready to go, man. This sports betting, which I really believe is sports betting, man, they're set to rocket. They're set to rocket so bad. Like, you see that topmost line I have there is the 0.007 mark. I honestly think we break past that and we head into the cent to a dollar. Cent to 5 cent area, right? We're going to blow past this 0.007, finally get into the cent range. And then from the cent range, I can see us to 5 to 6 cent within the next month. And we've already seen it before. We've seen it with XCN, right? Let me go to the chart and show you guys that. We've seen this play out before. Right here. XCN did it. Busted through. And then busted up. All the way to over 5 cents. Okay. we could do that. It's not quite, it doesn't show quite 5 cents here, but we'll say it's like 5 cents. Okay. So ZBCN did it. Why can't we? I don't see any reason why we can't. And ZBCN did that just off the strength of the community. Now, there was no crazy announcement like NBA, Deutsche Bank. There was nothing crazy like that. This was just the community finding and talking. So there was no reason why we can't go way beyond this. Right? Zero ZK means zero knowledge. Yeah, it does mean that, doesn't it, brother? That's crazy. It's my first bull run. Don't have many coins, but grateful ZBEC was one. Grateful to have you too, Rico Clean. My Detroit brother in the house. Appreciate you. 72 billion maximum supply of LINEA. Am I right? I think that is right, Pino Q. Let's double check that right quick though. Yep. 72K max supply, 15 bill right now. So next unlock is in 4 days of, it seems like 1.2 million. So I don't know if you want to, I mean, okay, if you want to mess with LINEA, okay, guys, okay, man. I don't even know what to tell you. But Okay. I mean, I'm gonna get a little bit just in case too. I really am. But token unlock of 1.02 billion. All right, man. Okay, yeah. So I wasn't showing that. Let me go show that to you. This is LINEA. Next token unlock, 4 days, 1.02 billion. And you were right, yes, 72, about a little over 72 billion supply on LINEA. What's up, Broad Trip? Let's go ZBCN Network. What's the live holder count right now? That's a good question. I'm not sure. What's up, Rue? Probably haven't had time yet, but did you research that UK thing I sent you yet? I did not, but that's some crazy stuff, Brandon. Shout out to you, Brandon, and thanks for joining the Patreon. I didn't have time yet, bro, but that's crazy. Did you guys know in the UK they're limiting the amount of cryptocurrency you can purchase? If I have any guys from the UK here, have you heard about this? What are you doing? That's a crazy thing. Crazy. They're limiting the amount of crypto you can purchase to like 10K or something like that. It's crazy. But yeah, I had to look into that today. That's some crazy stuff. But thank you so much for joining the Patreon. I really want to look into that because we have viewers in the UK and we have viewers, in other countries. I want to stay abreast of stuff that's going on outside of America. A linear ecosystem has to serve for 5 billion all jokes aside. There is money. There is money there. Yeah, and I'm sure there is money there, and I'm sure it's going to pump. So, again, you could put some money towards it, but again, it's like, okay, well, you think about all the cryptocurrencies I'm in. We just talked about Metallicus, Stronghold, ZEBEC, XRP, HBAR. I can't catch them all like Pokemon, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, but yeah, sure, it's probably going to pump because of the big amount of the big announcement. But yeah, definitely go over there and check it out. 12% surging? I don't think so. It's underperformed for too long. Okay, Sean, if that's how you Sion, I hope I say your name right. But I don't know. Maybe you're looking at the day chart, but it's been surging for quite the while now. I don't know what your definition of surging is, but it's definitely surging for me. And that for the last, since the 29th of September, it's up what? Like, if we go look at a price chart, how much is that? Is that 12%? I think it's more than that over like at least the last 7 days. Could be wrong, but I doubt it. But let me look. Over the last 7 days, it's definitely up, I think, more than 12%. Let me see. Let me close some things down here. Okay. Let me close some things here. So moving a little clunky clunky right now. Okay, let me see here. Where was that? Did I close the one that I just opened? Okay, let me open this up here. Then let me go to watch list. Yeah, so if we look over the last 7 days, is up almost 25%. 12% over the last something hours. I don't know. 25% not surging to you. I don't know, bro. It's surging to me. How about that? I don't know what to say. Fat to beat. What's the price of LINEA now? 2 cent. 2.6 cent or something like that. Yeah. Yep. Underdog, nice new avatar, 100%. How soon do you think ZEBEC will hit 10 cents? Because I got 1 million and that happens 100K. Yep. 10 cent, man, it could be this up and coming bull cycle right now that we're on. Like I said, this weekly thing. Last time I did this, it ran a 10x. That'll put us at 5 cent. If it goes beyond that, like, could we get to 10 cent? If the sports betting really goes crazy. If we get the ISO thing, we get the super app, we get all of that. Maybe it's possible we go beyond 10 cent. But if we want to be conservative, 5 to 6 cent. What's Smoke's perspective on ZEBEC? I don't know. I don't know Smoke's perspective on ZEBEC. I think Smoke really likes to look at things that are listed in documentation. And the stuff that's listed in documentation are things like XCN, or I'm sorry, XRP, XDC. Only the ISO coins themselves are listed in documentation. I think that's his view. Like that he only wants to look at stuff that's listed in documentation. But again, if you think that ZBCN is actually the inter-ledger protocol or a major part to it, it could be listed in documentation if you want to take it that way. But is it listed directly by name in these huge documentations? Probably not. Nice. YouTube just threw me in your live. Hey, well, I mean, I'm glad they did that. Shows me that I might not be, you know, I'm glad they're preferring me out here. That shows up on the screen. That's cool, man. ZEBEC, 15 cent by the end of the year. I can see that. Bum Russia Walker. Pepe, did you buy LINEA? I bet you will be off this live before 4 o'clock games. Let's go, Commanders. Your Lions will dominate too. Yes, indeed. Love the Lions. What's up, Scotty? Big ZEBEC bags. Let's go. All the ETH news with Swift, etc., is to not take ETH to make sure it doesn't drop while XRP explodes. It'll be about securing ETH, not to FUD XRP. Wealthy people secure their wealth first. Think about it. That's a good point. That's a real good point. I'm going to start that comment because everybody's expecting XRP to kind of explode. Maybe this makes it so that ETH doesn't really lose a lot of money. That's a good point. That's a very good point. ZBEC getting involved in sports betting, XRP shillionaire. Yeah, let's show you this video. I'm not gonna play the video because I don't want to get copywritten because they have some music, but I could play the video minus the music for anybody who hasn't seen it. I hate I can't. There we go. You can feel it. The pulse of progress, the beat of a new system. Oh, I'm not sharing it. Sorry. You can feel it. The pulse of progress, the beat of a new system. Money that moves with the same energy as the game. No more waiting, just pure constant momentum. A flow powered by ZEBEC, secured by Uphold. This is a stadium takeover. The game is finally yours. Let's go. ZEBEC. And of course, the teams mentioned. Let's go mention the teams. Milwaukee Bucks, Vegas Golden Knights, St. Louis Blues, Atlanta Hawks, Detroit Pistons, and Minnesota Wild. My own Detroit Pistons, even though I'm in Arizona right now. I am Detroit born. Let's go. Glass above 0.0045, but at least I can have my million ZBCNs. Is $1 ZBCN possible? It's possible. It has the same tokenomics as XRP, by the way. So $1 is possible if you see XRP sitting at $3. $1 is definitely possible. Is it possible by the end of the year, this bull run? Probably not. But we see the sports betting taking off, the university card and everything like that. Could it be possible first quarter of 2026? Maybe. Maybe. First quarter of 2026? It could be possible. Still wondering about the NBA activations. What's up, Jose De La Torre? Maybe dollar nickel 95. What's up, Curtis Combs? What's up, Big Mouth Rob? Hey, check out Canton. I'm still holding ZEBEC. Am I AI? No, I'm not AI. Why would you think that? Oh, Ruel disappeared. Sorry, yeah. I'm not AI. We got a whole bunch of comments still to go. My voice is kind of giving out on me, guys, so I'm gonna I think this is a good place to go. Let me see here. I'm gonna try to get some comments of people I haven't seen here. What's up, Daddy and Coos? There are secret cryptos out there upon these chains that we all talk about. You must go deep in the rabbit hole and you will see they have their secret liquidity. Hey, Rue Phantom showing 25% plus in a week. See, that's what I'm saying. What's up, Crypto Lady? Dudes, Casper and Digibyte and ICP are other options besides bank coins. Not saying not to get into bank coins, but we also never forget why we need decentralization. Well, you know, of course, hold on a second. Of course, right? But again, I'm under the opinion they'll do anything they could do to get you not to invest in the market, including if it's like we're against the banks.
Let's only invest in against the bank coins. Don't invest in the bank coins because then you're not for the people. They'll do anything they can do to get you not to invest in something that's good for you. So honestly, why wouldn't you invest in coins that are in the system that already works? It's almost silly to me to not invest in something that's working with the system that is already in place. They didn't get there by not being strong. You know what I'm saying? So, why wouldn't you invest in a system that already exists? And to think that ICP especially, they're definitely a part of the existing system. They're trying to get things to work with Bitcoin, and they're trying to get things to work with Ethereum. They're definitely with the existing system. Caspa, I've connected Tim Draper to Caspa. Now, Digibyte, they just keep building and building, and no one ever talks about them. But I could definitely see Digibyte being a good one in the future. What's up, Argentum? Long time no see. Millions ZBCN holders will gain 10K for every penny ZEBEC goes up. I hope you're all excited as I am. I definitely am. What's up, Brannigan? Limit is stable. Limit is for stable coins only, I think. Not sure what you mean. Oh, for the UK, it's only for stable coins. Okay, thank you. I had to do some what in the UK? They were saying that I was watching a video that Brandon sent me, and it seemed like they were limiting crypto purchasing in England or the UK to only 10K total. Okay, but Brennan is saying that the limit is only for stable coins. Okay, so yeah, let me if you guys know that that's only for stable coins, if you could send me some information in my X for that, my DMs are open in my X. I would really appreciate that. And some others say that they're probably trying to limit it in Canada as well. Like so at the era, probably they do in Canada 30K or something. What homeless with 8 million ZBCN? Please explain that here in the Telegram. If that's true, I'm sorry to hear it. Oh, someone's homeless with 8. Oh, that's crazy. I have 8 million coin. I'm all in till at least 30 cents. I'm homeless, by the way. That's crazy, man. Yeah, get into the Telegram or whatnot. Hey, what's up, my Cherie? It's been a while. I appreciate you saying aloha in here, all the way from Hawaii. It's been quite a while. It's good to see you in here. It's good to see your face. What's up, Kendall? What's up, Gerald Draper? XRP passed ZBCN and price tag from when I got my first taste. I'm loving both of those projects here. I'm definitely loving both of those projects. Let me see. Benjamin Awaken. People don't talk about Velo enough. They don't talk about Velo enough. And I got some Velo. Not as much as I got ZBCN, but I got some Velo. Don't forget about Thune's partnership with Ripple. Hey fam, I'm in here. I'm at work. I missed the beginning. Okay, yeah, E, we were talking about you, man. We were trying to get you in here. Thanks for joining from work. Rousset is straight. It's not an either or conversation. The tribalism treating crypto like football teams is a retail investor mindset, but institutional based mindset is the entire system. Start that comment. That's perfectly summed up, brother. Thank you so much. The retail, like the institutional mindset, is the entire system. Even though they put out this type of deal where it's a competitor type of thing with the news, you got to look at the institutions. You got to look at stuff like Metal X lending, where they're lending XRP, their own coin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, and HBAR, and Stellar, and Dogecoin, and Cardano, and Litecoin. It is a multi-chain future, guys. Have to understand that. It is a multi-chain future. What's up, Pop Tart? What's up, Detroit 313? You can buy XPR on Metal Pay app. So get the Metal Pay app on either Android or iPhone, and you can use you can on ramp with your regular card there. So it's their own cryptocurrency exchange. So get a Metal Pay app, and then once you get the Metal Pay app, also get the Web Auth wallet. I'll show you both of those right here. So Metal Pay app. So here's the image of it. This is what it looks like. This right here. So once you get the Metal Pay app, you need to get the Web Auth wallet. But through the Metal Pay app, you can just go in there and buy it. With the Web Auth wallet, then you can go stake. Oh my God. I'm still not finding it properly. Web Auth wallet. Okay, this is basically it. So yeah, you see this over in the corner here, Web Auth. You download that app, and you'll get the Web Auth wallet, which you can use to come over here to stake on Metal Lending. Okay, so they got a whole platform. And these guys are connected to credit unions. They gave credit unions their first stable coin. First ever in the US. First US regulated credit union stable coin with Metallicas. So when we're talking about these things, guys, this is not your granddaddy's cryptocurrency market. This is not like, you know what I mean? This is not the previous regime's crypto market. See, look at this. St. Cloud Financial Credit Union to launch first credit union stablecoin in the U.S. with Metallicas. So understand what the things that we're holding right now. Oh, you didn't see that. Let me go back. So Metallicas, St. Cloud Federal Financial Credit Union to launch first credit union stablecoin in the U.S. with Metallicas. This is what we're holding, right? Like it's really going down in these crypto streets. It's really going down. If it goes to 15 cents, I'll have a heart attack. Oh, it's crazy. Also, new crypto tag legislation from 2026 clamping us how hard in the UK. UK loves you, bro. Appreciate it. Another local. Really appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys watching me in the UK. I really, really appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be rich. I got 8 million ZBCN coin. I'm gonna sell it all at $1 to $2, $1 to $3. There you go. Smoke thinks deductively evidence first. Blackrue blends inductive filling the gaps and spotting the patterns. Both are needed Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I do our research channel. I definitely appreciate Smoke too. And like, I appreciate the evidence first, type of way of thinking. And, I think like you said, brother, there's room for both. And, I've always seen the symbols and things like that. It's kind of like coded language. We all know that the military uses coded language so that, people, their enemy doesn't know what they're talking about. In a sense, I think it's like that with the cryptocurrency and different information that the news presents to us. They present it in coded language, which, some people may not know what they're talking about. And, once you know that the coded language, I think you get a leg up. And that's what I like to present to you guys sometimes. And I know you guys are like, I don't know about these numbers, but believe me, coded language is out there. And people that recognize it, they get a leg up in the market. Trust me. Let's see. What's up, WF Capital in the house? 1 second, guys. Whoops. I didn't mean to press that button. Let's share the screen again. I pressed the right button this time. What's up, Beebs in the house? What's up, R54? What's up, Jerry B? Some milk and honey for that throat. Marshall wants to take us to the land of milk and honey. 100%. As soon as I'm done with this, whatchamacallit, I'm going to get some tea for real, bro. With tea with tons of honey, ginger, and whatnot. Yeah, what's up, Argentum in the house? Appreciate you. Been a while. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go get something for these allergies and try to get this taken care of. Nice long stream today, all the way to 1:30. I think we started at 10, so it's been like a big 3-hour show. If you made it to the end, let's put LINEA. Let's put LINEA in the comments. Not in the live comments, but in the comments of the show to spread the video around. I truly will know that you made it to the end if you put LINEA in the comments. That's it, guys. I am out. Peace.